Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans? And where the heck are the Albans? Well, I'm taking over the vlog today, and we are going to be seeing a, what would you call it?
It is, well, we'll just kind of show you when we get there.
Yeah.
But let's just say it's superhero themed.
Yes, right now we are in Indiana, LaPorte, Indiana. We were at a show last night. We saw the Howie Mandel stand-up, which was so
funny. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
It was so funny. So. And we were at he was at the Four Winds Casino in New Buffalo, Michigan. So last night we drove up to New Buffalo, Michigan. We stayed at the Hampton Inn.
Had a very nice stay.
Yeah, very nice. And then woke up this morning to a lot of crappy rain.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are not with us.
Nope, but we called Emerson, and she gave us some not very exciting news for us.
Apparently, in Chicago, winter is here.
Yes, there is a blizzard in
snowing.
Chicago. You know why it's snowing so hard in Chicago, Becky?
I do. I do know why.
You don't know why?
Yes,
why?
Because tonight is the Game of Thrones final season series premiere.
That's right.
We personally can't watch it because you know why? We're only on season 2.
Season 2.
His fault.
We just started.
Hey, I know, but we could be watching it all the time, but you don't want to watch.
I know. It's not that I don't want to watch. I have other things to do, like editing vlogs.
I'm sorry, but you might have to be put on hold until we finish Game of Thrones.
So yeah, everybody has been, hey, Game of Thrones this, Game of Thrones that, and all we're out of the loop.
We don't know anything about it.
No,
because we're on season 2.
So we decided,
there's
what the heck?
Winter Walker on the cover of the thing. We don't know why.
We don't know why.
Season 2.
And he's on the throne. Why
season 2.
Oh, yeah, season 2. So, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. So we've been binge watching. We've been trying to watch 1 to 2 episodes a night. But last week, I think we only watched 1 episode.
I think I watched 1 episode. You said you'd catch up, and you never did.
I watched it.
Did you?
I did, but
okay.
I don't think I informed you that I watched it. Oh well.
You said.
Okay. Well, anyway, we are in Indiana.
Right.
So we're gonna stay in Indiana. We, like I said, like you said, we were up in Michigan for the concert, but then
which is back down like 8 miles that way.
Yeah, 8 miles north.
Just so. And that's really funny because once we get into Michigan, we go into Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So like literally 10 minutes from here is Eastern Standard Time.
It's really an hour and 10 minutes ahead.
Right. Which we were lucky we remembered that because we almost missed Howie Mandel.
We did.
Because his show started at 9 Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. So we got there in time.
Yeah.
We had a fantastic dinner last night.
We almost got emphysema from the casino.
Oh my God. It's a smoking casino.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
usually
they have non-smoking sections.
Yeah. Usually there's smoking section. This one has a non-smoking section.
It was so bad.
A little tiny section for non-smokers, but
and we're bad because we're ex-smokers. So it affects us more.
Yes. So, okay, so we will turn on the camera, or Becky will turn on the camera. This is her vlog. And as soon as we get to the place that we're going, and it's kind of cool, so.
Maybe turn on the camera before the place we're going.
You might.
I don't know. Might be a surprise.
She's a crazy woman. You never know what she's going to do.
That's right. That's right.
All right. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
It's
now really raining. It's the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum. Bum, bum, bum. And there it is.
The Hall of Heroes.
Looks like the Hall of Justice. Except the L in the of.
No, it's the Hail of Heroes.
And the of has come off. So now y'all get to look at the back of Matt, like he always films the back of me.
Heroes Superheroes. We are the only comic book and superhero museum in the country. This is the largest memorabilia collection in the world being preserved. Gift shop area is right over there. We have back issue comics and magnets and light switch covers, room signs, graphic novels, pop figures. In the other corner, we have Hall of Heroes t-shirts, shot glasses, coffee mugs, and magnets. The one souvenir most people do pick up is our comic book. Covers the whole 40-year history of our museum's collection. Talks about all the national television shows that have been filmed here, all the celebrities that have been here. Also covers my 25-year career in the comic book industry as a comic book writer and historian, and I autograph those for you. As you go through the museum itself, the middle area is our Hollywood area. We have lots of celebrity autographs, movie props. In the Hollywood case is Ryan Reynolds' screen-used Green Lantern ring that he wore in the film. Just added 2 months ago is his Deadpool mask from the first Deadpool film.
Ooh.
And that's the look that people have been given the last couple of months. When you see the mask, you're going to see some white dots on the mask. That's what they use for the CGI special effects in the film. To the left of the Deadpool mask that also came in 2 months ago is Ben Affleck's Daredevil Billy Club and glasses that he wore in the Daredevil film, the Marvel film, which is pretty cool. The Captain America shield in the suspended case is the actual shield used by actor Chris Evans in the first Avenger film. It's autographed by the entire cast on the back. Clay figure underneath that is the Sandman from Spider-Man 3 when the villain was 3 stories tall. That's the clay model Marvel Studios used to film him at that size and scale, since there's no 3-story tall actors out there. The Green Lantern shirt on the far wall was worn by Sheldon on several episodes of Big Bang Theory. In fact, Stuart from the show was just here in September for our Comic-Con, which we host every September at the Event Center on the north end of town. So you want to watch our Facebook to see who's coming this year in September. It's the weekend after Labor Day. First Halloween costume you'll see is the original outfit worn by actor William Katt on the Greatest American Hero television series from the early 80s. He was also here in September for our Comic-Con last year. Back area to the right is our Batman area. Coolest thing in the entire museum is Adam West's personal Batman costume. It's one of a kind. History areas then to the left starts with our Golden Age World War II area. Back there we have the first ever superhero toy, the Superman wooden doll from 1939. We're one of only 2 museums that has one. We also have back there the first comic book appearances of Robin from 1940, Captain America from 1941, and Wonder Woman from 1942. The only other museum that you'll see those rare World War II era comic books are here in the Library of Congress. Silver Age case around the corner is all the first Marvel comics, 1961 to 1964. First appearance of Spider-Man's back there was autographed by Stan Lee himself when he was actually here filming his Superfan show at our museum 7 years ago. That is actually one of now 8 national television shows that's been filmed here. We were just on Svengoolie last month, and the most famous show that filmed here 3 years ago was Richard Rawlings's Gas Monkey Garage, the Fast and Loud car television series. The car that you see in the photo there, that is the 65 Shelby Cobra that Robert Downey Jr. landed on the first Iron Man film. When he crashed through the penthouse, landed on the car in the garage, the robot sprayed a fire extinguisher. Richard generously donated the car to our museum, which is why we're trying to raise money to move to a larger facility this year, because we don't have room here for the car. We also own Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider motorcycle, the Hell Cycle itself. Both of the Marvel movie vehicles are right behind that door in storage. You are welcome to take a peek at those while you're here today. If you'd like to take photos with the vehicles, and most people do, it's only a $5 donation to take a photo with the Iron Man car. You get the layout and how he crash landed on it in the film. For a $10 donation, you actually get to sit on the Ghost Rider bike. We turn on all the studio lights for you, which is how they set on fire in the film, but we do not set you on fire. It is perfectly safe. Upstairs, one half the room is DC and Hanna-Barbera. The other side is Marvel. We do a lot of photography in the museum, just no flash photography. And then, of course, no touch or anything. We do have several alarm systems and cameras throughout the building. And then admission is just $6 each to the museum.
Perfect.
Those are the kind of pieces that I like to exhibit. Mm-hmm. So people can kind of see some of that stuff and how they do some of these effects.
Right.
You know, it's just really neat.
Here's your secret. The new super.
They'll do that the same way.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll be done with a clay figure. And they use like an oil-based clay, so it doesn't harden and crack. And
So this is the actual shield from the first Avengers, and that Chris Evans used, and they have behind it, they're all signed by all the Avengers, all the actors. Couldn't tell you what, I can't read any of their signatures. Oh, here, this one says Falcon, so that one I...
Yeah, I wish everybody would have done that. That was very helpful.
Yeah, the rest of them I can't read.
Right.
Okay, so this is William Katt's actual costume from Greatest American Hero, and he was a tiny little guy, really thin. And this is the emblem on the back of Matt's car.
That's right. I put
He
that
has
on the back of my
emblem
car.
on the back of his car.
There's even autographed by him.
Yeah. As you can see, his stature is not.
That's right. He's about as tall as you.
Mm-hmm. A lot thinner.
Oh, look at. There's the bat sprays.
Shark repellent.
Yeah, the shark repellent and stuff.
Manta ray repellent. Couldn't you just combine manta ray repellent and shark repellent in the same thing and just be like ocean repellent?
Right.
Oh, look at that.
That was the actual bat mask from the Batman TV series, and it's signed by Adam West. And that is one of the original Bat phones.
Okay, so this is the actual Adam West costume that he wore for personal appearances during the 70s and 80s. But the boots are from the TV series from 1966 to 1968. And that's a really creepy Joker down there. Like, I don't like that one.
Look what's over here in the corner.
Yeah, look. It's the William Shakespeare statue that you pull the head back and you hit the button, you can get to the Batcave. Look at the Nightwings. Nightwing. Nightwing.
That's pretty
Nightwing.
cool.
Robin.
Look at that. It's a Batman
And Robin Batarang.
Batarang from the movie.
Yeah.
And then there's a Batarang from the Dark Knight series.
All the little Batmobiles.
That's cool.
Penguin. And there's the, he doesn't, looks a little happier than,
Yeah, he's
usually
that's a
is.
happy scarecrow.
Look at the sort of pin-up Catwoman over there with the cats pulling on her dress. And her stockings showing. I don't know if you know this, but Harley Quinn was made for the 1990s cartoon as a villain.
Right. She
And
was brand new.
She was brand new, and then they adopted her into the comics. So that's the only villain that's ever happened to.
Yeah. Where it was invented for
A TV show.
The TV show, and then she went into the comic books.
We learned that from Kevin Smith.
Yep. The Joker bomb down there, Becky.
The marionettes. We got a Joker marionette over here. And then a Batman marionette. And then on top of them, the little thing that you move around is a bat. That's cool. Wow.
That's a Lego set.
Yeah, that's a really cool Lego set. Look at, they're having like a little Justice League birthday party. I don't see any Aquaman. I'm just saying.
Where's the Aqua Love?
Never. Oh, little Green Arrow right there. That's cool. I do love me some Green Arrow. That wasn't me. Look at these. These are so cool. They're black and white.
That's awesome.
Those are really... It's Batman Black and White series by Brian Holland. Oh, there's a Robin, actually drawn by Bob Kane. Very cool. These are the golden. These are the rare comics, the World War II era.
This is the first introduction of Robin. This is an actual comic book. It was 10 cents.
Here is the first toy, a Superman toy. It's made out of wood. Here's your boy.
That is my boy.
It says Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
but
he
it's,
is the original Captain Marvel. And then, but they got into it with Marvel Comics.
so then
Then he turned into Shazam.
Here's the first comic book of Captain America, punching Hitler, punching Nazis, as you're supposed to, with his young ally Bucky.
He's also been here as well. In fact, he's Stuart and some other celebrities.
All right, we have found an Aquaman so far. Just one here. And Aquaman.
His area is to the left, starts with our Golden Age World War II area. Okay, call you back. Back there we have the first ever superhero toy.
That's the first Spider-Man right there, signed by Stan Lee.
This is the also the Silver Age era.
Who's Submariner?
Submariner is kind of the Marvel's Aquaman.
Ah, look at the creepy Red Skull.
That is terrifying.
It's your girl.
Oh my God, I was in love with her when it was the Shazam ISIS hour. And oh my God, I thought she was just the prettiest woman in the entire world back in the 70s.
Oh, here's the Greatest American Hero convertible bug from the TV show Greatest American Hero. There's an Aquaman. So here we have the very first comic that Matt gave me or introduced me to when I was in high school and he was out of high school. But this is the one.
I made her read.
He made me read.
Killing joke. And that turned her into a
comic book
fan. Right there it is.
Yeah, I did love that comic book. It was so creepy.
Well, thank you very much. Just let me know if you folks have any questions. Do you have any souvenirs? Okay.
Death in the Family.
Yep.
That was like the second one that you made me read.
I made you read all the gory ones.
Well, they were important. It was Spider-Man meets Obama. Okay, so this psychiatrist, Frederick Wortham, believed that comic books were evil, and he wrote this book, The Seduction of the Innocent. So he thought that, and it was starting to become a problem for comic book artists. So they came up with the Comic Book Code Authority. It was a group of comic book editors, teachers, and clergy and others that would approve every comic book script and story. So these comic books are the ones that he cited as examples of how they are not, that in the book, how they're bad. So these Tales from the Crypt, The Haunt of the Fear, The Vault of Horror, these were the ones that he said were bad. He cited these as examples. There's Spenguli's rubber chicken. He's sort of a local hero in Chicago. And he did
The Son of Svengoolie show.
Yeah, which was, he showed B horror movies.
Right.
We would C and D horror movies.
His real name is Rich Kaz.
He was very funny.
Very funny, yes. There's the mask of the Green Hornet.
Green Lantern ring, worn by Ryan Reynolds in the Green Lantern. Oh, there's the glasses and stick worn by Ben Affleck in the Daredevil movie. There's Matt Murdock, a.k.a. Daredevil. Seeing some Aquaman love. Finally. Personally like that one the best. I would take pictures of these for Cole because that's his new favorite movie, but these aren't the movie. He wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Aquaman. In fact, I'm wearing my Aquaman underoos.
You are. I can't believe you just showed everybody your underwear.
Just a little bit. It's like Marky Mark.
Take the camera back.
There's Wonder Woman's invisible jet. And here is the bracelet and earrings and tiara It's on loan from the Gateway City Museum.
Is that Linda Carter's? That must be Linda Carter's.
It doesn't say it, but it looks like it. Well, it doesn't look like it was what's-her-face's.
No, this is Linda Carter's.
Yeah. Shazam!
Look, is that a pipe?
Yeah. What are you smoking out of that? I know.
Something super.
A super strain. Okay. Literally what I'm wearing right now, except Aquaman. But they came in a box. They say original underoos. It comes with a t-shirt and underpants just like that. Yes, they're men's, and they could be construed as men's underpants, but it's not a big deal. Wow. Look at that. That is one big Iron Man.
So this is supposed to be life size. So if you want to know how tall Robert Downey Jr. is.
He's not that tall.
You don't think so?
No, I'm thinking there's some lifts in there.
Yeah, maybe.
This is how tall Iron Man is, not Tony Stark.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, we got a rocket and we got a Spider-Man. Spawn.
Spawn.
Used to watch that cartoon on Friday
I used
nights.
to love that cartoon. And you know what my favorite was, Becky?
Huh.
$6 Million Man. And I believe you're pointing your camera right in there. There it is. Look at that. Mr. Steve Austin.
Is he the
$6 Million
one?
Man. And you look at there's a Bigfoot. There's the Sasquatch.
So is this the Steve Austin that you can turn around and look
Yes, he had the bionic eye.
bionic eye?
Maybe you can zoom in there. There it is. Yes. So he had the bionic eye, and then he had a button on his back, and you push the button, and he used to have an engine. Oh, there's the engine right there. And the engine, he'd lift the engine block.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you had to make your own sounds.
Oh, of course. Oh, look at all those glasses.
I think we've had some of these, Becky.
Well, I know when we were kids we did.
Yeah.
We should have saved them. Because
I
I
know.
would have
Look
killed
at
for this
Aquaman.
Aquaman, that Aquaman,
Yeah.
these Jokers.
Look at that. Even Shazam. Look at that. I know for a fact I had that Riddler glass.
Yeah.
What you looking at there, Beck?
Dr. Doom's mask.
Ooh.
He's Batman.
He's Batman too.
That was a big. Oh.
Well, you get over there and let me do
All of these really awesome.
me your phone.
There's the awesome Thor hammer.
Yeah.
Thor.
Thor's helmet.
So did you remember in the movie Adventures in Babysitting
Uh-huh.
when she was all about Thor?
Yeah.
No one kind of knew what she was talking about. We were all like, okay, she likes some guy named Thor. Well, now we all know what she means.
All right.
I am really, really excited about that new Disney streaming service that's coming out in November. They're going to have a Loki TV show. They're going to have Star Wars TV shows. They're going to have all kinds of things, and it's like $7 a month. I found out yesterday.
Yeah.
So excited. Can't wait till November. For the Hanna-Barbera Space Ghost
Space
Hour.
Ghost. And
Oh, Captain Caveman.
Yep.
Hong Kong Phooey. They don't have a shmoo.
they don't have a shmoo. There's a shmoo down there. See him down there? in the
Okay,
corner?
there we go. And there's another
kinda hidden.
shmoo over here.
Yep. He was part of the Herculoids.
Is that Johnny Rocket? No, what's that kid's
Johnny
name?
Quest?
Johnny Quest. Oh, here are my favorite of the Super Friends. The Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Wonder Mutant Powers. Activate.
Zan, Janaea, and Gleek, was it?
Gleek was the... Yeah,
Yeah, he was
He
the-
was the name of the...
Wonder Twin Powers.
Activate.
Activate. That's hysterical.
Baby's gonna love that.
Yeah, this is the actual car that Robert Downey Jr. landed on the first Iron Man film. And we've got a picture of the scene right there, and then
My father actually owned a Shelby Cobra.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it 65 or do you know what year it was?
65.
It was a 65. Wow.
And the engine block was actually signed
Signed
by
by
Shelby
Shelby.
Cobra. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. The bike is 11 feet long. It's 750 pounds.
Wow.
Marvel paid $150,000 to have this bike made. There's no motor in it. It's all resin. It's basically original art. It's over a stretched Harley frame though, which is why it costs so much.
But this is the Ghost Rider
That
full cycle.
is. That's the real one. And then there's information on the sign there, and then information on the sign over there with the car. And
That is awesome.
yeah, these are the reason we need to move, because yeah, we have no room for these.
And of course, always exit through the gift shop.
Always.
So they got mugs and stickers and shirts.
Hey, we got a refrigerator magnet.
17's your change there.
And I got a pink shirt. And Matt got a blue shirt.
Awesome. Okay, so Alan, gracious host, thank you so much. So this was an amazing, amazing place. Yeah.
Well, we like to
really
think so. We're
appreciate
like
it.
a two-fold time machine. Not only are we
Yeah.
preserving the history, which is why we're a nonprofit organization, but we take you back to your childhood, seeing all the stuff you remember having as a kid, like
Oh, yeah, all
the
the
lunch
toys.
boxes, the Viewmasters, the the figures, the movie posters, the celebrity autographs,
Yeah. Fun
the old
stuff.
Halloween costumes that we couldn't
Right.
breathe out of when we were kids,
Okay.
Yeah, they both have their own Facebook.
And when was the Comic-Con again?
September 7th and 8th, the weekend after Labor Day.
Perfect.
Yep, we bring about 10,000 people come to town for that. It's at the convention center on the north end of town.
Okay.
All right,
Awesome.
I got him on Facebook.
All right. Well,
Cool.
Alan, thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
you.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
it.
out. You guys have enjoyed the rest of your weekend.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, so that was the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum in Elkhart, Indiana. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll put the address right below where you're looking right now, so you know how to get here.
And now we're off to Michigan to get some lunch at Frolic's, which I was told was a nice little town and a nice little bakery / deli. So we'll see you there.